Good evening, subscribers and fans, and welcome to Mattsquatch Presents, brought to you by The Paranormal.
Oh yeah, get Patty in there.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
great.
get right there.
You want to stand on something to look like? or actually, do you want to crouch to make it? Yeah. Should I film like?
Oh, okay. So I see. You want me? Yeah. So.
No.
Okay. Okay. So, briefly as possible, one question that's been on the topic and a subject for a lot of us when pertaining to Bigfoot. How do you feel about there being different species and different genuses in America? You think it's possible? Do you think they're all maybe like how a Chihuahua and a Great Dane are the same species? What are your overview thoughts?
Well, my impression from the evidence that I've seen, primarily based on the footprint evidence, is that there's not justification for more than one species. Just as any animal that has a wide distribution, and particularly one that probably has a very fragmented population where there's restriction in gene flow, then you may get pockets of specialized adaptation in various areas. And so, just like with black bear, a black bear in Northern California looks very different than a black bear in the southeastern United States,
right?
Or versus a black bear in Alaska. So I think those same kinds of ecological adaptations and restricted gene pool might reflect in.
Kind of like how down south they have a rounder, more chimp-like head is reported, and then other areas they have more of a sagittal crest.
Well, the whole issue of the expression of the sagittal crest too, because really a sagittal crest is only visible on a dry skull.
Right.
Because otherwise there is
just a big
muscle.
lump.
Yeah. So the receding forehead betrays a more prominent.
That's all jaw muscles, correct?
Most of that, yeah, it's all the temporalis muscle, and given the anatomy of the face with a flat orthognathic face instead of the jutting muzzle of a chimp or a gorilla, the concentration of the temporalis is more anterior.
Right.
So you don't have as peaked a head as you would see like with a gorilla, so even with Patty, what has been attributed as a sagittal crest, when you watch the video, may be a shock of hair that's rising and falling.
Yeah, it definitely looked to me in the Patty video that there's an inch or two of hair up there, like somewhere between a human and like a gorilla, like extreme case.
Sure.
Like a medium somewhere in there.
Sure.
So.
Yeah. Well, and there's no question that impression is added to by the lack of a prominent frontal lobe of the brain.
Right.
So there's a receding brow from those heavy brows over the eye.
Interesting. So. Okay, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.